7 dangerous fruits seniors should never eat. Yep, you heard that right. Those juicy sweet fruits you've been snacking on might just be ticking time bombs for your health if you're over 60. Stick with me because today I'm spilling the tea, or should I say the juice, on what you need to avoid, why, and how I learned this the hard way. Oh, and before we dive in, if you love life-changing health tips like these, hit that subscribe button right now and ring the bell. We've got new secrets to share every week. Now, I know what you're thinking. Fruits are healthy, right? They're nature's candy. Well, not so fast. For seniors, some fruits can mess with your meds, spike your sugar, or even land you in the ER. I'm not here to scare you. Okay, maybe a little, but I'm here to save you from making the mistakes I did. Let's get into it. First up, grapefruit. Oh, this one's a sneaky little devil. I used to love starting my day with a big glass of grapefruit juice. Tart, refreshing, made me feel like I was winning at life, until my doctor called me in a panic. Turns out grapefruit can interfere with over 85 medications, stuff like statins for cholesterol, blood pressure pills, even some anxiety meds. It messes with this enzyme in your liver called P3A4, which basically decides how your body processes those drugs. Too much grapefruit, and your meds either stop working or build up to toxic levels. My Uncle Joe, he's 68, loved his grapefruit. One day, he's feeling dizzy, heart racing, and ends up in urgent care. Docs figured out it was his cholesterol meds clashing with his morning ritual. Scary stuff. So, seniors, if you're on meds, check with your doc before you dig into this one. Trust me, it's not worth the risk. Next, pomegranate. This one's marketed as a superfood. Antioxidants, heart health, all that jazz. And yeah, it's got benefits, but for seniors, it can be a double-edged sword. Pomegranate can lower your blood pressure. Sounds great, right? Except if you're already on BP meds, it can drop it too low, leaving you woozy or worse. I'll never forget my neighbor, Mrs. Linda. She's 72, spry as heck, always juicing pomegranates because she saw it on some health blog. One day I find her sitting on her porch, pale as a ghost, saying she felt like the ground was spinning. Turns out her blood pressure tanked, 104/60, and she didn't even know pomegranate was the culprit. If you're over 60, talk to your doctor before you go all in on this ruby red fruit. It's not a game you want to play. Number 3, bananas. Who doesn't love a banana? They're cheap, portable, perfect for smoothies. But here's the kicker. Bananas are loaded with potassium, and for seniors with kidney issues, that's a big red flag. Your kidneys slow down as you age, and if they can't filter potassium properly, it builds up in your blood. Too much potassium? Think irregular heartbeats, muscle weakness, even heart attacks. I learned this one firsthand. My dad, he's 65, started eating 2 bananas because he heard it'd help his cramps. A week later, he's at the doctor with this weird tingling in his hands. Blood tests showed his potassium was through the roof. His kidneys just couldn't keep up. So seniors, if your doc's ever mentioned kidney function, keep those bananas in check, 1 a day max. Fruit number 4, mango. Oh, mangoes are like summer in a bite, sweet, juicy, heavenly. But for seniors, especially if you're watching your blood sugar, this one's a sneaky saboteur. 1 cup of mango has about 23 grams of sugar, more than a candy bar. For folks with diabetes or prediabetes, that's a fast track to a sugar spike. Here's my confession. I'm a mango addict. Last summer, I went to town on a whole mango, okay, maybe 2, thinking, it's fruit, it's fine. Next thing I know, I'm crashing on the couch, head pounding, feeling like I ran a marathon. My glucose monitor? Off the charts. Lesson learned. Seniors, if you're over 60, enjoy mango in tiny doses. Think a few slices, not the whole fruit, or pair it with protein to slow that sugar hit. Number 5, cherries. These little guys are delicious. Sweet, tart, perfect for snacking. But for seniors with gout or arthritis, cherries can be a grenade waiting to go off. They're high in purines, which your body turns into uric acid. Too much uric acid and boom, gout flare-up. My Aunt Marie, she's 70, found this out the hard way. She'd been popping cherries like candy during a family picnic. 2 days later, she's hobbling around, swearing her big toes possessed. Doctor said it was a gout attack, triggered by those innocent-looking cherries. Now, cherries can help gout in small amounts because of their anti-inflammatory stuff, but overdo it, and you're in trouble. Moderation, folks. 6th on the list, pineapple. I mean, who doesn't love that tropical vibe? But here's the deal. Pineapple's packed with bromelain, an enzyme that breaks down protein. Sounds cool, but for seniors with sensitive stomachs or acid reflux, it's a recipe for disaster. It can irritate your stomach lining or even your mouth if you eat too much. True story. I once ate half a pineapple because I was feeling fancy. An hour later, my mouth felt like I'd chewed sandpaper, and my stomach was staging a revolt. Turns out, as we age, our digestive system gets pickier. Seniors, if you've got GERD or a tender tummy, skip the pineapple, or at least cook it first to tame that bromelain. And finally, number 7. Dried fruits like raisins, dates, or apricots. These aren't fresh fruits, but they're sneaky enough to make the list. Seniors, listen up. Dried fruit is a sugar and calorie bomb in disguise. A tiny handful of raisins has as much sugar as a whole bowl of grapes. Plus, they're sticky, which can wreak havoc on aging teeth. I used to keep a bag of dates in my car for healthy snacking. One day, my dentist looks at me like I'd committed a crime. Turns out, those dates were gluing themselves to my molars, causing cavities. And my waistline? Let's just say it wasn't happy either. Seniors, if you're over 60, fresh fruit's your friend. Ditch the dried stuff unless it's a rare treat. So there you have it, 7 fruits that might look innocent but can turn dangerous for seniors. Grapefruit, pomegranate, bananas, mango, cherries, pineapple, and dried fruits. It's not about banning them, it's about knowing your body and talking to your doctor. I've seen these lessons play out in my own life and my family's, and I just had to share them with you. Now, I want to hear from you. Where are you watching this from? Drop it in the comments. Say, hey, I'm from Texas, or watching from Florida. And if you've got any health struggles, gout, diabetes, whatever, let me know below. Let's get this conversation going. Oh, and if you found this eye-opening, smash that like button, share this with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm here to keep you healthy and happy. See you in the next one.